The Osbourne everyone wonders about. For the first time, daughter Aimee speaks out.
When 2020 continues.
What do you most want people to know about you?
That I'm not some weirdo, depressed daughter that's afraid of the world that locks herself in her room all day.
Next.
There may be no secrets in the Osbourne family, but there is a mystery, and her name is Aimee, the daughter who moved out of the house rather than take part in the Osbourne show. But tonight, Aimee returns home to talk for the first time publicly about her feelings and her family. There's more to the Osbournes than you see on TV. Aimee, you've never done an interview before, and I know you want to keep your privacy. On the other hand, what do you most want people to know about you?
That I'm not some weirdo, depressed daughter that's afraid of the world that locks herself in her room all day. You know, I just didn't choose to do the show. That's the only thing that I think that's different about me and my family.
Why would you not want to participate with the rest of the family?
It's kind of like, okay, I want to be a singer. Perfect. And I felt if I would have stayed with the Osbournes and done the whole Osbourne thing, I felt as though maybe I would have been typecasted right away before I had a chance to experience other things.
Was Mom mad when you decided not to participate?
She was hurt, and we definitely had our rough times for a couple of months with our disagreements. But it really was nothing to do with me not loving them and not, you know, wanting the world to know that I am a part of this family.
Do you have any regrets?
No, I really don't, because I'm more reserved and my private life to me is very important. So it didn't feel right, because my whole life everything's been so exposed. So I feel as though now I'm at an age and a time in my life where I can make that choice.
You're not going to join the Osbournes on camera this year or next year or any time that you can see?
No.
You want to sing. And if you were doing this, you probably would have had a contract now the way your sister Kelly does.
Right.
Yeah, so does it bother you that she's got one? And
no, I mean...
Truth, 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 does it?
At first I was kind of shocked.
Both here and in Europe, baby sister Kelly has been getting considerable airplay with her first single.
I think for me to be upset would be kind of selfish, because she has a life, she has a talent, and why shouldn't she? Just because I'm taking my time with it.
Your mom says that you're the normal member of the family. You are so different from the rest of the family.
These are the people that created me, so I'm definitely like them in a lot of ways.
You said you beat the family record. Stick.
You know, man, it's a record.
Now have another drink and start singing again.
Do you use four-letter words every other
Of course.
sentence?
You know,
I'm just not seeing it now.
Do I choose to use it in every other sentence? No. I never did. We never did when we were little. It was only, I'd say the last year my parents have kind of been letting it fly, because, I mean, they were very strict with that when we were younger, and we were raised in England, and English schools, you say, like hell, and you're out of there.
That mother.
So this whole business of the F this and F that, this is just the last couple of years?
My family's lifestyle and attitude have changed so much in the last 2 years, and that's, I think, what made me uncomfortable.
Don't let it walk.
I'm going to book her breath test because her breath smells like all the time.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Were you ever embarrassed by your family?
Of course. I mean, do I like that my father publicly announces that he still has a drinking problem? No. Do I like that my brother and sister talk about drinking and smoking weed? No.
Did kids when you were in school say, did your father really bite the head off a bat?
Oh, that was the nicest question I got asked. I mean, I got, did your father spread a bucket around the audience and they all spat in it, and did he drink it? I mean, just absurd things.
You dropped out of school?
Yes. I was suffering from major depression at the time and also dyslexia. So it got to a point where it became so overwhelming for me and so upsetting to me that I just woke up one day and said, I can't do this anymore.
What do you think of your father?
I think that he is incredibly unique. I think he's talented. I think he's misunderstood.
How?
My dad just wants everyone to be happy and, you know, to be doing what they love, and I think sometimes he forgets that that's what he should want for himself as well. And also because of the damage that obviously has affected him.
From drugs?
From drugs and alcohol and stress, and the way he was raised has definitely taken his toll on him.
You must wish he could stop, don't you?
Sometimes I do, and then sometimes I think, if this is what makes him happy, and if this is what he needs, then fine. But seeing him struggle to stay sober is more painful than actually sometimes watching him drink.
Tell me about Mom's illness and how it's affected you.
It's been strange because I was the first person that actually told her, something is wrong with you, you're sick, go to a doctor.
What made you think so?
I could feel it. I could smell it on her. I don't know what it was. It's the most unusual thing that's ever happened to me. And we fought for 2 years for her to actually go and get a checkup and find out what the problem was. And I think when she found out, she said to me, thank you. And that, to me, was worth every argument we had.
This must be very hard for you now.
It is.
Hey, Sharon!
Sharon, Ozzy!
But I think that she forgot for a little while just what was important to her. And she was too busy pleasing the press and doing this and doing that. She wasn't focusing on herself.
Are you scared?
Of course, I'm scared, but at the same time, too, I know she's going to beat this.
What if something did happen to Mom? What would it mean to the family?
The thing that would probably most concern me would be my dad.
Oh, we've been hiding from you all day.
Hang on a minute. Where's the babies?
My dad has become so dependent on her, and my mum has been his backbone for so many years that I don't think he even wants to know what life is like without her. And I understand that, and I don't think he would last more than a year without her.
Really?
Yes. No doubt in my mind.